We just got done and I am 9 weeks, 1 day. This is a little baby. They're all kind of the same picture besides this one. My due date's like October 20th or October 19th, somewhere around there, one of those days. But hey guys, welcome back. I'm here with my special guest to do a first trimester update. I am 13 weeks, so I am currently in my second trimester, but I figured instead of doing like weekly, because I really wasn't all that great with it when I was pregnant with him, I will do monthly just because not a lot's going on and I just did it all in one trimester instead of every week, because if nothing else is changing, why am I going to film it type of deal, I guess is where I'm sitting at. I'm feeling pretty good. First trimester wise, I had no energy whatsoever to do anything a lot of the time. Okay, we did. But I had no energy and I was just constantly tired. So the first trimester kind of sucked. I think it was like once I hit 8 weeks, I started to feel a little bit better. What? So far, I haven't had any throwing up or any crazy symptoms. I do, if I smell something that I don't like, I gag a lot. Which is super frustrating when I brush my teeth, when I'm spitting out the toothpaste and all of that stuff. I also gag. Frustrating because I'm just trying to brush my teeth. I've only thrown up, I think, 3 times this pregnancy, so that's been nice. The weird thing is, symptom-wise, is that it is a struggle for me to drink water. I don't know if that's like something that's normal or some people go through it or what, but it is a struggle for me to drink water. I've noticed that the only way that I can drink water is if I have ice in it, or if it's like a flavored, like those little like mayo things and whatnot. I get the Crystal Light stuff, but if I put those in my water, I'm able to drink water pretty good. And if I have ice in it, I am. But if there's no ice in it and it's warm or it's sat for a while, I can't. I don't know why. Food wise, I think the only thing that I can't eat, I had a craving, I think it was like 5 or 6 weeks, for a turkey sandwich from Jersey Mike's. And ever since then, I really haven't had the craving for like turkey sandwiches at all, which is funny because I'm pretty sure that all of my kids, I had it here and there, and I've only had it once. Another big craving that I had with all my other kids that I really don't have this time at all is stew. I made it like once or twice in the very beginning, I think right before I found out, and then when I found out a couple weeks after. And now it just doesn't sound appealing. The only thing that sounds super appealing to where I want to eat it all the time is I'm obsessed with Big Macs. It doesn't matter if I feel like I want to have chicken or something. If I'm going to McDonald's and I look at the menu, I automatically pick a Big Mac. I don't know why. And I just found out today that you can ask for extra sauce. So that just made it 10 times better. But I am obsessed with Big Macs right now. I'm obsessed with anything that has garlic, like garlic bread. I mean, anything really, as long as it if you can have it smell like garlic and it be delicious, I'm there for it. But like I said, anything with garlic, I'm obsessed with. I love tacos. I found this, it's probably like not even a salsa, but I think it's like La Victoria or something. I got it in mild. I ordered a 2-pack off of Amazon a while ago, and I had been using it as like a salsa, but I used that the other day on my scrambled eggs, and it was so good. So good. So let's see, Big Macs, garlic, the La Victoria, a red sauce. Here and there I get a like need for ice cream, and I either want the Ben & Jerry's fish food or the Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. And the last time that I wanted ice cream, I got the chocolate fudge brownie. So that was amazing. The other day when I was at Walmart, I went down to where like they have the rolls and the cookie dough and all that. And I know that they have edible cookie dough. And I looked and I thought that there wasn't any chocolate chip because all I saw was a confetti and then like an Oreo. And then I found chocolate chip. Hi. And I got that. So eating edible cookie dough has always been a thing. But I got a big container of it that's sitting in my fridge. I also like Airheads, and Oreos with milk is a big thing. Instead of sour gummy worms, I'll choose Airheads and Oreos with milk. Also, I have a big thing for chocolate milk right now too, which, you know, the chocolate part may not be the best, but at least I'm drinking milk. I think that's all craving wise. Again, the issue with chicken is it needs to be breaded or coated with some sort of seasoning. If it's just regular chicken breast with like salt and pepper on it, I can't do it. I don't know if this is like just in general or if it's a pregnancy thing or whatever, but the last 3 weeks I've been having horrible dreams. It's like some of them are nightmares and some of them are just bad dreams. And it's gotten to the point to where, I don't know, you let me know in the comments if you've ever had dreams like this before, but it's the dreams lately, like nightmare wise, to where you feel like you're falling and then you jump in your sleep, or like you're crying in your dream but you're really crying in real life. It's like, it's been those dreams for the last 3 weeks. And then nightmare or bad dream wise, it's just like something bad happening. Like I had one the other day where it was like Josh cheated on me or something like that. So bad wise, it's not like too bad because I know that wouldn't happen, but nightmare wise, when it is feeling like I'm falling or crying in my dream and then waking up and I'm actually crying, that's what's been the hardest part. And I don't understand why it's happening. It's really weird. Let me know if you've had dreams like that while you're pregnant. Because I'd like to get some other people to be in the same boat. I never really, unless I'm going out or unless like my shirt is see-through or something or it's cold outside, I never want to wear a bra. It's not comfortable for me. I don't want it. So that's that. Also my back, and instead of it being my lower back this time, it's the middle where they put your epidural or like my shoulder blades, which kills me. I think part of that is because I had ordered a new pregnancy pillow, and the one that I got when I was pregnant with Carson, I thought that this was the same one, and when I came to get it and like took it out and put it together and all that stuff, I thought that it was, and it turns out it wasn't. It was 10 times smaller. And I mean, smaller wise, it's nice when you're making the bed, that way it doesn't take up a ton of space, but it doesn't help with your back. It doesn't really help much. It was super uncomfortable trying to get it to stay in between my legs, and wise, it was bad. So I just got my new one today, so hopefully tonight I'll get some better sleep. But I think that's it for first trimester. I mean, there's here and there times to where I think my biggest thing right now is I have more energy, but the thought of doing a whole bunch, I don't know if it's just because I have a lot of kids or, you know, COVID or any of that stuff, but the thought of doing like a whole bunch other than like a small trip to the store with the 3 while Jackson's in school or something like that, it's just sometimes I feel like I don't even want to do it even if I have to. So it gets frustrating, but I think that's it. I had to take a 1-hour glucose test around 11 weeks. Well, I didn't have to take it around that. My first appointment was when I was like 9 and a half weeks, almost 10 weeks. And I had to take the 1-hour glucose test because I am on the heavier side starting out with this pregnancy. So I had to take that, and I had gotten my results back not too long ago. And when I Googled it, because I don't know like where my doctor's office cut off, I don't know what my doctor's cutoff was until today. I Googled it and it was like almost borderline, so I was super concerned. But today I had gotten confirmation that their borderline isn't Borderline is 135, sometimes 139, and mine was 125, so I was fine. A little higher than normal, but just from my previous pregnancies normal wise. Nothing is wrong there. Also at my very first appointment, my blood pressure was a little bit higher than it normally is, but today it was back on the lower end, so that's great. I think honestly it was high because I was so nervous and so scared going into my first appointment that's why it was so high. I also found out at my dating scan that I had back at 9.5 weeks that I don't know if I still have it, a subchronic hemorrhage, and basically that just means that there is bleeding inside, and you know, if you have any type of bleeding coming out or anything like that, that is more than likely what it's from. I have no symptoms for it. I have not seen any bleeding or anything like that, so I'm assuming that it is either cleared up by itself already or it's still there and it's just not doing anything. I won't know until I go to my anatomy scan, because the normal ultrasounds that the doctors use for like quick checks and heartbeats and all that stuff it's not as in-depth or high quality as the ones that they would use at the anatomy scan, so I won't know until I do that. I did get some pictures today because this baby, it's either my placenta is in the way and it was hard to get the heartbeat on the Doppler, or this baby is just extremely stubborn. But we tried to find the baby's heartbeat with Doppler. I had been trying since around 10 weeks to find it at home, and I hadn't been able to, and I was super nervous going into my appointment today thinking that, you know, something had gone wrong, but baby is fine. Like I said, it's either my placenta or this baby is extremely stubborn. But we had gotten a little picture of him or her, and this is the baby. So he or she is happily enjoying their time in the womb and either being extremely stubborn, or I just have a crappy placenta this time. But it was crazy watching the heartbeat flicker way faster than it did when I was at my dating scan. And I got to see the baby roll around inside of there. When she first put the ultrasound on, the baby was just kind of sitting there, and then it looked like he or she was talking. I think it might have been swallowing. I don't know if they do that soon. I'm about to have 5 kids, so I should know what they all do at certain times, but I just can't remember if they do that or not. But that's what it looked like, and it looked like at one point it had hiccups, and then she kept trying to get better shots. And of course, like the machine, obviously you see in the ultrasound, it's not the greatest machine, but at least you can see your baby. But she set the machine on there for a little while, and we were watching the baby, and the baby started to roll to where we could see like its spine and its booty and all of that stuff. And then it was kind of jumping around, so it was just crazy to kind of watch that. And this is the first time that I've seen a baby in between like my very first ultrasound to the anatomy scan. Normally I'll see the baby in the beginning, and then I won't see it again until the anatomy. So I don't think we'll see this baby again until the anatomy scan. But everything looked great. He or she's growing, heartbeat's great, and we're just hanging in there. I feel more at peace now, just knowing that baby's good and that it could just be my placenta or a stubborn baby, and that's why we're not hearing it. It's not that something's, you know, wrong or anything like that, which is great. Like, I am super, super excited and happy about that. So I feel more at peace and more happy rather than like constant worry. And of course, like if I get any type of bad news or anything like that, obviously I'll probably be put back into worry. But right now we're just at peace, we're happy. All the kids are super, super excited. Jackson, when I showed him the picture, he was taking it around the house saying that it was his new little brother. Jade was saying no, it was going to be a sister. So the kids are constantly fighting over what the baby's going to be. But that is the first trimester checkup. I hope you guys stick along for the ride. I will be back to do another second trimester update once we hit the end of that. So we will see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for live updates on life in general, and YouTube probably. Thanks guys. Bye.